Hey guys, I'm Cycle Beast, and back for an episode of One and Only Hogwarts Legacy, and I am a Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
I like the colors though. I'm both a Gryffindor and a Slytherin. I did the Pottermore quiz in 2020, and I did one recently.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season
Oh, you
has
gotta be
been
kidding me.
cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, I know why they don't like him that much.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common
Thanks.
room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Ooh.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
I
shall
do.
be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Thanks. It's just
Looks
kind of
like
cozy
everyone's
though.
gone. Better head to the common room.
That's weird. I want my rewards, but it won't let me. It's annoying. The Harry Potter fan calendar rubies. I can't unlock the new awards yet. It's annoying. I'm gonna go. Last episode, we pretty much fought against the goblins. We had our first encounter with Rock. Ooh.
Lumos. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Thanks. It was absolutely exciting though.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Thanks.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Dark art.
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another
Ooh,
time.
dark arts.
It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
You too. Intriguing. Ooh. I don't know why.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Wait, are they playing
Don't
chess?
say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We had it handled.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Yeah.
Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Seem to know a lot about wizard chess.
You were a keen wizard chess fan. You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Okay. Ominous. They're like disgusting creatures. If you ever watch Goblin, oh, what's this? Yeah, Goblin of Fire.
I think I heard one.
Oh, you wish you haven't heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by
Sorry,
the stairs.
I'm just playing with this globe. Fine, I'm coming.
I accidentally dropped a blobworm.
Just think it's been more fun it was. Ooh, this is trippy.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your
intriguing.
success.
Ooh, what's that?
Here you are.
The guidebook? Hey, this is... Ooh. Ooh, I can feel them, vibrating.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Hey, I wonder if
You'll
this
be
Christmas
wise
time.
to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
In September, right?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
Revelio!
This way.
Wait.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Now, cool.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Wizard lore? Like,
Do keep up.
yeah, I'm...
Why don't you cast Revelio
Revelio!
and see what details the field guide can provide?
Ooh, nice. Challenges. Field guide pages. Wait. Gear. Neckwear. Where's for the main story to unlock? So that's where I get my flying. So I can unlock beasts. Nice. Hey, I want...
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Yeah,
inside
sorry.
and outside of the castle.
Revelio! Lumos! Revelio!
Ah, good timing. Ha! perfect opportunity to show you how to use
Oh, the
flames
flue
to get
flames,
around a
right?
bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Sure, hold. Grand staircase. Library index.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our king's station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts
Defense Against the Dark Arts.
today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh yeah, that's right. What's
You
Hogsmeade?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there.
Yeah, I'm
with
not really a
friends in
fan
due
of
course.
butterbeer. I tried it myself.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Yeah, I actually went to
what you might
Universal
expect.
Studios,
Spells,
and butterbeer is
charms,
too
juices,
sweet for me.
all
Or
terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
can you tell me what exactly?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been
Yeah.
terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah, I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Promise you.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose
Yep.
us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Oh,
Yes,
thanks.
Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Intriguing.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today.
Yeah, me too.
Before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, sure. Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, where is it at? Oh yeah, I need to follow. I'm to Hogwarts. Oh, cool! It's like magic. Defense against the dark arts.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Yeah, I like her.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A
Leviosa.
surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Okay, that's how I do it. Leviosa.
Levioso.
Leviosa. Levioso, not Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Like a... Oh, a shield?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Well done.
Levioso!
Well done. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by
Wait, did he
duel.
just...
We'll start with you
Did he
two.
just... Did
Duelists,
I just have one of
take your
those
marks.
Time
techno
for a proper
glitches?
Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Got it.
Levioso! Good ball. I know. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your Levioso. Let's just say I'm a quick guy.
I do enjoy life.
That was easy.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Okay. What's that supposed to mean?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Oh.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
I like her.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, can I talk to
Nice
you?
work.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, I had my share.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Yeah.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh, sounds fun.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
The clock tower entrance.
Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Great. Okay, after I wanna go check out.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Where's it at? I guess these are the dark art spells. No, they're not at all. Oh, I know what the dark art spells. Yeah, Vatico Darva kills enemies instantly. Crucio, Imperio. There's transfiguration spells. There's 3 curses. Right. Yeah, I'm supposed to go. We gotta follow.
Revelio.
What? I like how the ghosts are just spying there or getting chased.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Charms class, right?
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh, thanks.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. SEO.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh, sounds lovely.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ooh, what is this? Hey, it's that game that was inside the trailer.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
How do I play this?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio, relinquish your charm. That's it! Happens. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you're very good. Splendid!
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Oh,
but
thanks.
there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lisa. That is how it's done.
Okay. Ooh, I got a better score. Let's go.
Here we go.
Okay.
There we go. Quite impressive. Watch this. Phew.
Oh man.
Lose your composure.
Yeah, I lost.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Yep.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Yeah, that's right. I can
This
do. I
round
forgot.
settles it all.
Be sharp.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't you die. You gotta be kidding me.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, come on. I suck at this.
Don't worry.
Watch this.
Yeah, I'm losing.
Very good. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Oh, thanks. Glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here.
Wow.
Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yep. Especially if you use a killing curse.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its
Voldemort.
address is Mountains
Or
of
the
the
one you
Moon.
should not be named.
It is not so much a castle as a
Hey, it doesn't even
beautiful
exist yet,
edifice
right?
carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
How big is it?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Nice.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so
A word,
inclined.
if you would.
Well,
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery fly.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice. Right gear. Which hand gear did I unlock? Right.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Hello.
aren't you?
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor
Yeah.
Ronan.
Wait, she's a Ravenclaw, right? Which quest is that? Where is it?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the
1752?
end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No,
Peeves?
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says...
Yeah, I'm not dealing with you.
Telling lies, Peeves.
Oh, you gotta be
It
kidding
was
me.
Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's
Right.
a Revelio, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
What's this? What's a cat? Right.
In my opinion, didn't he?
I want to talk to. What's his name?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Follow the dust. Ooh, a bridge. Yeah, this game's making me hungry, I don't know why. Okay, let me... Where's this... secret...
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole? As long as we're
Why is Peeves keep on following me, man? I don't feel like doing this. Okay, am I almost there?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Oh, he is? Wait.
Leviosa!
Ooh, I found a secret.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones.
Ooh.
A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to
I'm
hear.
flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing
Okay.
in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is
Oh
awarded
yeah,
a
I'm
prize.
interested.
Interested?
Yes. Yes.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Yes. I love to.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Yeah.
Leviosa is my wager. Lumos. Potato. Stupefy.
Okay.
Lumos. Leviosa. Stupefy. Lumos. Leviosa.
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory.
Thanks.
Well fought. Hope
Okay.
to see you back here again.
Another quest done. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye.